am going to take you guys grocery shopping with me today, which I hate grocery shopping, so I don't know why you'd want to go with someone else. But I have had some questions about just what I eat, and what macros are and what my breakdown is and all that good stuff. So I wanted to take you guys today and kind of show you what I get at the store, and it wouldn't necessarily all be eaten in one day, but I can give you some kind of ideas. I had a question about what I eat for sweets, and just how many calories I eat in a day and yada yada yada. It's different for me right now because I'm in like the prep, so everybody's macros will be kind of different. But the staple thing is that when you take in proteins, you're going to want to take in 1 gram of protein for every pound that you are. So my protein intake, I'm not trying to tell you my weight right now. Okay, so my protein intake, what I kind of do to get the protein in throughout the day, I'm not like huge on eating tons and tons of chicken. I'm just not like, I don't not like meat. I'm not like against it, but I'm not really crazy into it. So I have like other ways of being kind of creative with getting that in. And then you always obviously want to take in less fats than you do carbs. And kind of how it works is that you have a certain calorie intake that you can have to maintain your weight, and then obviously you want to take maybe about 200 calories off that, and everybody kind of says something different as far as losing weight and depending on how fast you want to lose weight and all that good stuff. And then you will break down your calories based on your macros if you're doing it this way, and this is called flexible dieting because you can kind of eat sort of whatever you want if you're really daring, but it has to fit into your numbers. So that's what makes it really important. With the proteins, you're always going to take in a whole heck of a lot more protein than you would anything else in a day. And you break it down by the calories. You're not just, okay, like let's see, these have 190 calories per half a cup. That's not how you're counting your calories. How you're going to count them is you're going to look here and say, okay, so there's 30 grams of carbs in this. And then we're looking, there's 2 grams of fat, and then there's 14 grams of protein. So that would be your breakdown for this. And then you're going to take your protein and you're going to say 14 times 4. And then you're going to get that, and that'll be calories for protein. And then you're going to say 30 times 4, which sounds pretty sickening, but these are actually not too bad for you. But you have to substitute other things out, but these are so good. They're so good. Okay, so you do 30 times 4, and then you're going to get that. So that's going to be your carb intake calories for the power cakes. And then when you get to fat grams is when it changes. So you're timesing that by 9. So fat is always by 9, so you're going to go 2 times 9. So you're going to get 18 calories from fat from the Kodiak cakes. So that's kind of how that works. Okay, this is my favorite kind of protein. It's vanilla ice cream, gold standard, super duper good. You have to be careful with what protein that you pick out because even like when you go to GNC, I love GNC, I go all the time, that's where I get this. Sometimes bodybuilding.com, but if you don't look at what you're taking in, you're going to get voice dog noises. You guys need to move out. Okay. So you're going to need to look on the back because a lot of them will have a lot of sugar. Like for a while I was just scooping in this kind I was taking forever and it had like 14 grams of sugar and I almost wanted to throw up when I saw that. But anyways, so when you look on the back of here, a lot better nutritional stats, but it's just important to be like, oh, okay, a protein, that's cool. And you definitely want to get the whey isolate and it soaks in faster. So that's how that works. And then there's a special kind of syrup that all the cool kids are using that I can't find anywhere. And it's supposed to be like Walden Farms and calorie free and yada yada. But right now, I just kind of use anything sugar free and low calorie. And I know it probably has a bunch of fake sugars in it, but you know, fake sugars may make me lose my memory, but I'll be skinny. So that's how that works. Yeah. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys to the store today. Hopefully we can get some ideas on just some things to eat, whether it's sweets or for your meals. and it'll be a lot of fun. So see you guys at the store. I need myself now. This has to be kept in the freezer, so we're in the freezer section. It doesn't have all the extra nasty preservatives in it, and so it's really best to either keep it in the fridge or the freezer. I keep it in the freezer. It lasts a really long time, and then you just let it thaw out. So it's kind of strange, but it's really good. Okay, I'm still looking for that special. Oh my gosh, look at, they're making the big suckers of this now, and I can't have. Okay, I'm looking for that special brand that, like I said, all the cool kids are using. They do like dressings, and they do the syrup, and they do all that, and supposedly it's a Pure Publix. Not true. So I'm thinking Whole Foods. So I might have to check there. But it's not here. It's not. They're lying. Okay. A lot of people are into eating oats and rice and all that. I try to stay away from that. Some oats are okay. Instant oatmeal, awful. But there's some oats that are good, but they're high in carbs. So I just kind of choose other things instead of that. But if you're really into oatmeal, oats are a great thing to have. And then I'm not doing rice. I just don't feel like, I eat too much, but when I eat it, once I start eating it, I crave a lot of things. Okay, so I'm kind of like unconventional when it comes to like the fitness people and their peanut butter. I don't get the almond butter mess. I'm not huge on peanut butter, but it's actually good to get your fats in because with your macros you want to make sure you hit every number. So it's not like, oh good, I didn't get all my fats today. Like you need a certain amount of fats for your energy. It's just when you have too much, that's when your body stores it. But you definitely need it to keep you going through the day, give you some good workouts. So I do a little bit of peanut butter, and I just like Peter Pan creamy situation. I don't get like the Justin's peanut butter up in my bed. So it's dogs, it's people that work at the grocery store. No one wants to shoot my video. So anyways, so I just get the regular Peter Pan, and I don't pay like $12 for some like organic this, that, and that. These are what I miss the most, just all of them, all the Cheez-Its. Nuts and almonds are also a very good thing to add in. They fill you up pretty good, and they're good on fats. So this is another thing if you're trying to get your fats in. You can see here you got 13 grams of fat and then 9 carbs. So you're not getting as many carbs if you're high on your carbs for the day, but you get your fat in. So if you don't want to do peanut butter or something like that, love these. Okay, so anything that I can shortcut with, I do. So I'm not against like frozen veggies and steamers and all that good stuff. I'd rather just throw those in the microwave than have to spend the lady again. But anyways, so I do take as many shortcuts as I can. I was looking for some sweet potatoes that aren't like sweet potato french fries, because that's a little different. And I don't see them, so another notch off for Kroger, and they don't have Jennie-O turkey, ground turkey. There's a couple things that I have to get at Target, and that's like the Kodiak cakes that you saw this morning, and the Jennie-O extra lean ground turkey, which I eat all the time because it's super duper good. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is why Americans waste a lot of money, and it makes me mad because these Joe MSC Devil oven pool people are probably like super duper rich, and they're probably shopping at Whole Foods instead of the Kroger. And look, this is what this does, please. People can't use oven mitts anymore. That's what's happening here in America. Anyways, if you have one of these, I'm sorry. These are literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. Because sometimes I'll have really, really sweet cravings, and these do the trick, and the carbonation helps keep you full. So sometimes you just have to keep it interesting with your beverages. There's no sugar, no calories. There's like there's 4 carbs, I think, in the whole thing. But it's so good and so worth it. And the carbonation fills in there. This is not part of the diet. This is part of like human stuff. This is just being human. So, carry your fat.
Right? Oh, it says rice cakes right now.
Where? Oh, it's like on the side.
Yeah.
Right? You can really get it. Another strike on the Crow. They don't have the unsalted, but they have lightly salted. I really like these. I eat them plain. A lot of people put like peanut butter on them or just like some kind of spread. But they're the way to go. They fill you up, super duper good. Love. Okay, so I love to put this in the smoothies that I make. It really has great, like, it has 23 grams of protein per cup. And I don't put a whole cup in there. And then 9 grams of carbs, 0 fat. So I'll put like maybe 2-3 ounces in my smoothie. It makes it really, really smooth, super good. I learned that trick from my gym. I watched them make their $8 smoothies, and I make it for like, what, $2.
I have a bag of the rest is 9 bags.
Local. Another smoothie must. I freeze them and then I don't need ice. Boom. They are running low on the egg whites. This will do that. These extra ones are good. So, okay, just egg whites for now. Okay, so we're at my favorite coffee shop. I have a couple of online clients to get some stuff ready for, so I'm going to do a little bit of work, and it's nasty, and it's raining, and I'm cold, and I didn't wear enough clothing.
Like, I know, like, the name is, like...
Yikes.
Well, this is life. This is how my day's going. I might just be like, what can I do like this? This is, man, like, I'm like, seriously, like, man, happy whatever today is.